Hey guys, hopefully everybody's had a great first week. Now it's time for us to get started, so I want to make sure that you know exactly what you need to do. This is our announcements page in Blackboard. Announcements will come and go, but there are a couple of announcements that I do keep there all the time. This first one, the welcome, does tell you what each tab contains, so in case you ever need to find anything very quickly, you can look here or you can pull up your document. Make sure you remember that attendance is recorded weekly, and in order for you to be here, you must log into Blackboard and complete something that's due for that week. Underneath the Tools tab, there is a Smart Thinking icon. This is a free 24/7 tutorials that is provided for our Blackboard students. So anytime you're working late at night, early in the morning, maybe if you can't get in touch with me, feel free to contact them and they'll be happy to help you. Also, you'll see some other information that's posted, the orientation quiz to let you know that it was available, ready for you to take. And then if you'll notice, every week I will send you a snapshot that pretty much gives you a checklist of what all you need to do for that week. Alright, now some other tabs, faculty information. This is just going to give you my contact information. Feel free to contact me anytime you have any questions. Underneath course information, you will see your syllabus, class schedule, instruction for Course Compass, and some other links there. Going through here, I would probably suggest that you would click on the day by day, open it up, print it out, and put it in a calendar to make sure that you know exactly when each assignment's due. So this Sunday, the orientation quiz is due by midnight, and then if you'll notice, next Sunday, you've got 5 sections to cover, sections 1-1 through 1-5. Now, as we keep looking, we see that our first test will be available in Blackboard from September 10th to September 16th, and you're going to take this at home at your own computer at your own time. Test 2 is proctored. It's available October 1st through October 7th. Now, with the proctor test, you will have to make an appointment to be proctored, and the appointments are about 30 days out in order for you to make the appointment. So about the 1st of September, I'll send out an email reminding you to make that appointment so that you can get a good time and day to take your test. Test 3 is taken at home, and it is available from October 22nd to October 28th. Test 4 is also taken at home. It is available October 12th through October 30th, as well as the final exam. Now, I know that seems like a lot of time, but please keep in mind that during that time is Thanksgiving week, and most colleges will be closed during the week of Thanksgiving. So again, I will send out an email reminding you to make that appointment, but you do need to remember that Thanksgiving week, most schools are closed. Alright, to get started on your homework, you need to click on and follow the steps that I've given you in how to enroll in Course Compass. They're going to ask you for your course ID. This is going to make sure that they put you in My Class, and it's listed for you right up here at the top of the page. Going through the steps, you can register. Make sure you notice down here with your access code, you have a choice. If you purchase the access code, you could go ahead and type it in. You can buy it online using a credit card, or you can have 17 days of a temporary access code, but then you would have to purchase it after that. So whatever works for you, make sure you do, and then that way you can go ahead and get started on your homework. Alright, and I'll let you just read the rest of the information. Hopefully you've read most of it before you took that orientation quiz. Now, to actually get started in the class, you're going to need to click on Lecture Notes, click on the unit that we're working on, and the section that you're wanting to work with. Now, notice what you have here. Read it, hear it, practice it, and do it. When you click on Read It, this is a PowerPoint that corresponds with this section. You'll want to go through, read the PowerPoints all the way through. Next, you'll want to hear it. Clicking on the length, will connect you to a video, and this video will have someone talking you through the section. By the way, that's not me. And then underneath practice it, there is some problems for you to practice. And it is given to you as a PowerPoint, and some of them will have more than one problem on each slide. And then there is also a link for you to check your answers. And then last, once you've gone through all the resources, click on Do It, and let's do your homework. Now remember, your homework is found in Course Compass. Once you put in your access code, all you're going to have to do is sign in. You should have made your username and your password. And then you're going to click on our class. Now I have way more classes than you do, so don't panic. But you'll click on College Algebra Online. And if you'll notice, my course did not load properly right off the bat, but then I clicked again and it came right up. Do not get discouraged if that happens. It does often happen. Notice also that I am in Firefox. That is where Course Compass runs best out of. If you do not have Firefox on your computer, you can download it free at www.mozilla.com, and you can run out of there. It does work with Internet Explorer, but we've had more trouble with things like the course not loading with that instead of the Firefox. Alright, now this is the announcements page. It should look very similar to the Blackboard that we just talked about. Notice we have here in the center your upcoming assignments. It tells you what assignments are due and how much time you have left before they're due. You can get to your homework by clicking on these, or you can come over here to the tab and click on Homework. Now, when you click on Homework, it does show you all the homework for the whole course, and it also shows you all the due dates. Notice your first assignment is due on September the 2nd, and you do have those four homework, because those last two sections are put together. To get to your homework, you click on whichever one you want to work on, and if you'll notice, this section has 10 problems, and you can expect about 10 to 15 problems per section. It is not very long. Click on a question, and then you can start working your problems. Now notice on the left hand side here are some math symbols. If you needed more to look at, you just click more. So if you ever need any type math symbol for your answer, they do have a keypad for that. Over here on the right hand side are different tabs that you'll want to be familiar with. The first one, Help Me Solve This, will solve your homework problem, but then once you get through looking at it, it will change your homework problem and make you work a different one. If you like your homework problem but still need a little help, you can click on View an Example. They will give you another problem very similar to yours. They will walk you through it, and you could use those steps to help you in solving yours. The Animations tab, that will come and go. It's just if there's any options available for that particular problem. You can watch them if you want to. If there's nothing there, that just means they did not create one for that type of problem. The fourth tab is your textbook tab. For those of you who did not purchase a textbook, or if you're working online and you do not have your textbook available, you can click on textbook and it will take you straight in the book to the section that we're working on. So this section of homework was from section 1.1. So when I clicked on homework, it did take me straight to the book. I can turn the page and keep reading as I go through. Now this next tab is very important. Everybody's homework assignment has the same types of problems but different numbers. So if you have a question with one of your homework questions, you're going to need to click on Ask My Instructor, and what it will do is it will give you an email and you can type me a message, but it also gives me a link to your problem. That way I can answer your question more specifically because I can see exactly what your problem is. And then last, you have the print button. This print button is there in case you need to work offline. So let's say you're traveling and you wanted to have your homework with you as you're riding in the car, or if you're at work and you don't have internet access, you can print off every problem, work it by pen and paper, and then turn around and put your answers back in, and that will be fine. The questions do not change. They will be the same, so you would be able to just put them in and submit them. Now, the bottom keys here are not highlighted because I haven't put in an answer yet, but notice they do have a button here for you to check your answer. You'll want to do that, and of course you're going to want to make sure that you get your answer right. If you don't, they're going to try to lead you as to what you might have done wrong, and then they're going to let you do it again. And I believe it lets you have 3 tries, and then they give you another problem. So technically, you should be able to make 100 on all of your homework because you will have unlimited opportunities for each problem. Once you get the correct answer, of course, you do want to save your work. You do not have to complete your homework all at one time. You can do part of your homework and save it, and then come back and just work the rest. At any time you want to, you can go in and pull up your grade. All you have to do is click on the problems that you missed and work those, and that would improve your grade. You do not have to rework the whole homework set. Well, that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, please email me and let me know. If not, let's get started and have a great year.